Hello, beautiful, and welcome. In today's video, I want to ask you this. If you've ever looked around at your love life, your job, or your health and thought, why does this keep happening to me? Then you're not alone and you're not broken, but you are repeating something, and it's not random. Because here's one thing your nervous system craves even more than happiness. And if you don't know what it is, it will run your entire life without your consent. And that craving is familiarity. Now, if love used to feel like chaos, if being seen used to come with rejection, if success meant burnout, your nervous system has patterned itself around that chaos, and it will keep choosing it until you consciously rewire it. And this is what I learned the hard way. I was born in Romania, a country built on survival, and I grew up around alcoholism, explosive communication, emotional manipulation. It was chaos, but it was all I knew. And that chaos became my normal as a child. So it followed me not just in relationships, but in how I chased success, how I overfunctioned, and how I abandoned myself again and again. Now, for a long time, I thought something was wrong with me, that I was too emotional, too dramatic, too much. Just what is wrong with me? I remember thinking. But the truth is, I wasn't broken, but I was patterned. Let me explain what I mean by that. When you go through repeated emotional experiences, especially in childhood, your brain builds pathways. Your body stores the emotions, your subconscious forms beliefs, and this becomes your internal GPS. In Jungian psychology, we call it a complex, an unconscious cluster of memories, emotions, and beliefs that get activated in response to certain triggers. In NLP, we'd say your brain creates a map of the world, a mental filter that tells you what to expect, what love is, who you are, and what's safe. And here's the wild part. Your nervous system doesn't care if the pattern feels good. It only cares if the pattern feels familiar. So, if love used to feel like walking on eggshells, if success used to mean being praised for burnout, if safety used to mean being small, pleasing others, or staying invisible, then that's what you'll keep repeating. Not because you're weak, not because it's good for you, but because your system is loyal to the version of you that once had to survive. It's keeping you protected. And if you're resonating with this right now, if you're thinking, oh my God, this is literally my entire life, I want you to take a breath, because this is not about blame. It's about awareness, because you can't change what you can't see. So let's start seeing it. I want you to grab your journal or open a notebook or open a note in your phone and answer these 5 questions with total honesty. This is called your pattern recognition inventory, and it will give you the clearest mirror of your current subconscious map. Ready? Here we go. Answer these questions. Number 1, what keeps happening in your relationships, no matter who you date or what you try? 2, where in your life do you feel most out of control, stuck, or in a constant loop? 3, what emotions do you feel the most often, even when things look fine on the outside? Number 4, what part of you do you constantly silence, shrink, or hide to be accepted? And number 5, who do you become when you're afraid of being alone, abandoned, or not good enough? Now, your answers to these are gold. They're not here to shame you. They're here to show you the loop, the program, the old operating system that's no longer aligned with who you are now becoming. Because you are not broken. You are actually brilliant. You adapted. You survived. You found strategies like perfectionism, people-pleasing, overfunctioning to get your own needs met. You are smart. But those strategies, they're not useful. They're literally outdated. They were designed for a version of you who no longer needs them and no longer exists. So now we get to choose. And here's your prompt for today. I want you to journal on this. What patterns keep repeating in my life, and how have they been protecting me? And then ask yourself, am I ready to choose something new? even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Because this right here is where the work begins. Not with more hustle, not with fixing yourself or blaming yourself or being angry with yourself, but with seeing clearly and choosing differently and doing something about it. And this is just the beginning of our work together. If this stirred something in you, there is a reason you're waking up and you are now ready. So here's what you need to do next. Watch this full Break the Pattern series. My next episode is going to expand further and further, and every episode is going to take you deeper. You can also download the free pattern break meditation at theapmethod.com. It'll help you rewire this at the nervous system level. And if you're ready to do the deeper private work to fully shift these cycles for good, you can also book a one-to-one reset session with me right now. Go to theapmethod.com and request your free session with myself. You're not broken, you're not too much, and you don't need to keep performing for a life that drains you, because you are brilliant and you are ready to choose something new. So let's keep going. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos from me. And on that note, thank you once again for watching. Thank you for listening, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Bye.